checking to see where my head has been.
Peace and blessings, power people. You are listening to the Reverend and High Priestess Thema Aziz Serwa. Just wanted to connect and share some of what was on my heart today. Many of you tune in for these special conversations that we have on YouTube. So let's talk about the principle of deliverance. When I grew up in the Christian church, I learned about deliverance as something outside of me coming into my life to rescue me from whatever it is that I needed to be saved from. In that context, it was sin. As I've evolved in my spiritual knowledge, as I've gotten a little older and lived a little bit, still got a lot more living to do. But what I have experienced of the principle of deliverance is very powerful. There absolutely are spiritual resources. There are what I like to call a spiritual entourage that we each are born with. I have my angels. I have the Divine Mother, the Divine Father. I have all this access. I have my ancestors. And yes, they are always, whether I ask or don't know, because some things you don't know to ask for, they are always available to me to support me in fulfilling my destiny. Deliverance comes into play when we think about our destiny. So some of the things we want to be rescued from are the exact things that we need to sit in and experience, because those are the things that will help us discover our true capacity, our power, our ability to overcome. When I work with a lot of my clients, they really think that fear is a problem. It's not the fear, it's how you process it. We wouldn't understand courage without fear. We wouldn't understand the joy of the feeling of triumphing through something if we never had to go through things. So when we try to avoid confrontations, when we try to avoid the discomfort, on a subtle level, we are robbing ourselves of the opportunity to grow in our capacity. What happens to the person who wakes up and decides that no matter what I face today, it will serve me well and I will get through it? What is going on within some of us that we get so comfortable with needing, quote unquote, to be rescued, needing to, quote unquote, be a victim, think as a victim, speak as a victim? All of us have our share of life dealing us things that we wish we could avoid. Few of us take that deck of cards, reshuffle it, and learn how to win that game called life. So for those of you tuning in, what I've done is I've created a very structured process to support women in particular with facing your stuff, really taking a good look at your life and seeing what is going on that you are resistant to, because resistance is the foundation for pain, frustration, disappointment, and anger. When you can shift into a space of acceptance, then you're in a position to face reality, because now you're accepting what is in front of you instead of wishing it was so different, making decisions based on the wish instead of the truth of where you are. This is the season of accountability. You are held responsible for what you do with your life, and you are sovereign in your life. And it's not enough, hear me clearly, it's not enough to know what is not working in your life and not be doing what it takes to shift that. So you need deliverance? Well, then you need to face the truth. And the truth is, some of us have gotten very comfortable displacing the responsibility of what we need to face on other people. It shows up in our love lives. Well, if my man would just show up this way, that I could be happy and have the life I want. He should not have that much power or control over your happiness. Well, if my boss would just get off my back, I could do my job effectively. You should be able to do your job effectively because that's the skill set that you have. And that is your intention when you wake up every day and go to work. Well, if society would just cut our community a break and make a way for us in the system, we could thrive. Society ain't got that much power. You have to let something activate in you, in your solar plexus, in the core of your being, that says no matter what knocks at my door today, when I open it, I'm walking out of here powerful, and I'm walking out of here conquering everything that's brought to me. Step to it. Stop waiting for something or someone outside of yourself to quote unquote cut you a break. Get to your seat of power and create your own break. So that's what we're going to be doing for 6 weeks throughout the fall, which is the harvest time. We'll be sowing the seeds for 2016, making sure that that will be the year where you see the fruit of your labor. You'll actually see the fruit of your labor during that 6 weeks. So I just wanted to have this conversation and extend the invitation again to each of you who know that it's time for you to have accountability, love, and support, and stop playing. Stop playing. You know the truth. This is not for the person who may not necessarily know. You're welcome to. But what I have found is in my work is that, sisters, you know what's not working. By the time women connect with me, we're crossing paths because it's time for a shift. And they're finally ready to do the work. So let's get busy, my loves. The world needs us at 100%. And everything that you need to manifest deliverance, that feeling of relief, peace, and closure, is within you. And that is the gift when Jesus Christ said things like, greater works than I've done shall you do. When other master teachers and other sacred texts and cultures would bring the message of look within you. God is in you. Everything you need to get to the next level is in you. So for those of you who want to be a part of this 6-week experience, you go to thewombsauna.com. On our event tab, you'll see register for an upcoming event. Scroll down and you'll see our 6-week womb healing intensive. It is going to be absolutely powerful. You do not want to miss this. If you know it's time for you to face some things and create your own deliverance, then I can't wait for you to join us in this movement. So peace and blessings. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Stay connected to our YouTube channel. There's more to come. Much love.
And I've been apologizing to some people, some bridges I needed to mend.